Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. Got a video today from Poor Man's Podcast. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate it. Let's get that chow time.
They want us young men to go out and work so they can sit on their ass and come to protests at 3 p.m. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. Get a job.
Yeah, right? Like, why
I can
are they
agree with
people
this.
working?
Go home, get a job. Get a job.
My boyfriend is being detained by ICE. Did your boyfriend commit crimes?
Yeah.
On top of being here illegally?
ICE. my boyfriend got detained by fucking ICE. And he really got detained by ICE. Like, I was asking myself, like, what is the catch to, like, find somebody who you love like this? And then finally be happy, bro. And he literally got fucking detained by ICE. And I've been out here with his mom all day at the facility, bro. It's like a facility that is a trap. It was telling people who are, like, foreign and shit that they need to, like, come to this place about their papers. And they literally just took, so I just got in the car and that song was playing, Don't Worry About a Thing, as soon as I turned the car on. So I'm gonna take that as a sign, y'all, like, I'm not okay, bro. Like, I'm really, really, really not okay.
The old bait and switch. But the real bait and switch is how the Democrats told people they should come here and start families, while also failing to mention that it was illegal for them to do so, and at any moment they could be separated from their families. To be honest though, I can understand from a masculine perspective, because I have a family, and if I thought that I could provide them better opportunities by coming to America, I would probably do it too.
I would 100% agree with Poor Man on that one. The reason why most people come here is for a better life, and usually to provide for their family. I have nothing against men, women, children wanting that for themselves, wanting that for their lives, wanting that for your family. It's a wonderful country here. You just got to do it legally, and you can't do it the way most people be doing it crossing the border. That's the only issue that most Americans have. If you did it the legal way, most Americans, like, I saw my comment section, so many Americans, so many other people, you're Cambodian and you went through the system and now you became a citizen. Glad you're one of us. And they clap, and I'm glad to be one of you guys too. True Americans that worked hard to be Americans, not take advantage of the systems or the whatever in place to, to make it so that even Americans are disliking you.
But I would also understand that it's illegal, and if I get caught, there are consequences.
True.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Mass deportations have begun.
The only ones that should be deported are the white people, because no white people actually belong in this country.
So where are you going?
Got him.
Hey, this is a message to all those who are protesting. As a Mexican American or a Chicano, whatever, myself, the way you guys are protesting is not right. Burning the American flag.
Agreed.
Stealing a cop car. Like that, all that shit, that's all extra, bro. You're actually making yourself look bad, making everybody look bad, making so-called the raza, or what you're fighting for, the cause, bad, bro. That shit is embarrassing, bro. Like, mejor, like, stay home and shit, that shit, bro. Like, honestly, like, it's doing too much, bro. Like, that's not the right way, bro. I'm for the protest, but do it the right way. That's all I gotta say, man.
Exactly, and I can relate to the Mexican Americans on this, because there's a small minority of African Americans that get all the attention, and they just embarrass us every chance they get on the world stage. Like, he's right. There's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. Like during the BLM movement, when Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and Rosa Parks wanted to protest, you didn't see them burning down the buildings in their own neighborhood. When you burn down buildings in your own community or stop traffic so productive people can't go home or go to work, you're not making them empathize with you. You're just making them upset.
No, this ain't
This is one of my favorites.
It used to be Mexico, motherfucker, and now it's Phoenix, goddammit.
Again, yes. Like, everybody says that, this land is truly Native Americans, everybody else. Everything got conquered. It's a new nation now. It's hard to say that this belonged to someone else when everybody got conquered. Everybody got conquered. You think China is the original China that's there? No, it got conquered by the Mongols. It got conquered by left and right. Europe got conquered back and forth. Like, the people that are in power now, or the people that are running the countries for all of these countries, were not the original people that lived in the countries to begin with for majority of countries. So it's weird that this nation has been a nation for so long now. I guess, a few hundred years is it seems long, but in the time of nations, it's not much at all. But it's a new nation now. Why do we always push back on, it doesn't, this land does not belong to white people, Americans, or whatever it is? It kind of does now. We've raised people, we raised the whole many generations and many other generations here. It's not just a blank land anymore like the Native Americans had.
I bet you don't leave here and go to Mexico, motherfuckers think they can live in this country and then still be allegiance to another fucking country. If you love Mexico,
that is weird.
Get the fuck over there. Oh, say, can you see?
I gotta say shout outs to Cat Williams for willing to stand on business and just have his crowd walk away. That they don't like whatever he's saying. My man.
How many illegal immigrants being deported by the new administration would you find objectionable? Mr. Melnick, I'll ask you, 1 million?
I think 1 million would be a disaster.
2 million?
I think that is enough that would have severe negative ramifications.
I'm not reading what Trump intends to do. I'm reading exactly what President Barack Obama did. Yeah. So you said President Obama was immoral and inappropriate to deport those 1 million people. Is that what I heard you say?
There were many people that were deported
yes,
under his
question.
administration that
should
should not
much.
have been. Yes.
Look, I would really appreciate...
I heard that during the Obama administration, they deported the most people during that administration. So why are everybody so upset now that another administration is doing it? I don't think it's even because it's Trump. It's just the other administration's doing it now.
And to say, if you would go out on social media and say that the President Obama did a horrible disservice to those people he deported, and he's as wrong-minded as every other Republican who said we've got to secure the border, deport people. Because you can't have one being okay and the other one not being okay.
Now, look, I got my criticisms of Donald Trump, just like I got my criticisms of every other president. But it's obvious to me, even as a black American, that the media is just trying to use these deportation incidents as a way to try to make Donald Trump look racist. The only problem is Obama deported more people than Donald Trump, so the criticisms don't stick and they just seem contradictory.
This is called a prime minister shuffle. And that's called a prime minister shuffle because it looks good, but it doesn't do anything. It's true, though.
Being fat, it just comes with a lot more than making the choice to overeat or not exercise.
Isn't fatness something that you can control?
Being fat isn't a choice. A lot of different factors play a role in someone being fat and fatness has a spectrum. And as an African American woman myself, I understand that race comes with its own challenges and its own set of rules and things and what that we have to take into consideration, and it's not just an easy comparison. But being fat, it just comes with a lot more than making the choice to overeat or not exercise, and I think those are ingrained into the societal bias that I'm trying to fight.
Baby, you know that's not how this works. No, that's not how this works.
Being black isn't a choice, but being so obese that you can't wipe your own butt is definitely a choice. Almost nothing is guaranteed in life, but being fat is such a choice that if you make the right choices, you're guaranteed to lose weight. It's okay to be fat, but it's not okay to stay fat. And it's definitely not okay to promote it as something that's positive.
Get your fat ass up and go out here and run. Lose the weight, bitch.
Hey, Dad. Do an impression of Joe Biden explaining the plot to Star Wars.
So there's a galaxy parked on the side of the a long time ago, back back when I was working
This man is
full-time.
so spot on.
Anyway, I was.
This man even looks like Joe Biden.
Far, far away, there was galaxy and there were robots. The robots, they were not
the lasers.
looking for.
Yeah, at this point, we just need to let that man enjoy the rest of his life. It was damn near elderly abuse how they was dressing him up, making him travel all over the world to convince us that he was negotiating foreign trade when he could hardly even tie his own shoes. We pay the government to work on behalf of the American people, and for 4 years straight, they lied to us about the President of the United States' mental capabilities. That's something that we should remember. Taco Bell has stricter requirements for you to be a cashier than the American government have for somebody to be the President of the United States.
Ouch.
That's a problem.
I guess the other one might be I sleep a lot, but it's because I have narcolepsy. So I have an excuse.
Not exactly your choice, is it? No, I get that. I'm chronically ill in multiple fashions, so I feel that for sure.
Step 1 when going on a date, talk about all your diagnoses,
You're right.
real or fake. Step 2, shave your beard. Obviously, someone forgot to do step 2.
Yeah, most of this stuff is just self-diagnosed virtue signaling nonsense to make it seem like you're a part of some struggling class. If you call yourself chronically mentally ill, what do you call the guy that's in front of Subway doing this? Yeah, that's what real mental illness looks like. But what can you expect when we gave these kids anti-anxiety tools like fidget spinners as toys?
Oh no, don't come too close to me. No, you're coming too close.
Why are you blaming the fidget spinners? Poor man. I thought they were kind of cool.
No, don't come too close. Don't come too close. Police!
Do not you shove me. Anyone. Hang on. Yeah, there it is.
Get back. Get back.
Stand back, guard. Stand back.
He's filming us.
No.
I'm just trying to stop him filming us. You saw him shove me.
You were walking towards him. Immediately.
The false allegations that...
You all saw him shove me twice. You all saw him shove me twice. This is disingenuous.
Well, please, your stick's too scary to me. Please. Please. Please, don't put a stick near me. It's not...
Look, he's still filming us now.
It's a free country, madam. Madam? Is it madam? It's a free country, madam, I think. Please don't put the stick near me. I get PTSD about big sticks. I've had violent incidents in the past. Please don't. Please don't.
So have we.
Anyway, thank God for the police in this country to protect us from angry left-wing demonstrators. Oh, please, the stick, not the stick again. You're a very big woman. I'm very sorry. You are. No, I'm not. I'm 6'5", bro. All the best, lefties. All the best. I hope you get to change the law that women can have penors or whatever it is you're looking for.
I do admit, like, someone like put in my comment section and stuff like, oh yeah, it is weird that some of these people go into these crowds just to cause a ruckus. And I also do think it's weird, but it is funny content. Both sides, when you see both sides kind of do it to each other, it's always so outrageous.
Why aren't there Native American restaurants all over the place? You know, why can't you go in a city like New York and find food from literally all over the world, but nothing that represents the land that you're standing on, especially the indigenous culture?
Oh my goodness, what are you complaining about? Just start a restaurant.
Right?
Nobody's stopping you.
$1 million was spent for trans...
Well, the reason... I'm not trying to talk S or anything, but like most Native Americans and indigenous people, especially in the United States, they stay within their group. They stay within their community. They don't really branch out of that community too much, which is understandable. But because of that, where would be the Indian restaurants or the Native American restaurants when people just kind of stick together like that? Just saying.
Gender animal testing?
Yes, and that's, I would say, is the floor, not the ceiling, because the information on federal databases is pretty incomplete.
So you think we're going to find out that it was much more money than that for transgender animal testing?
Yes.
Can you describe what exactly the American people's taxpayer dollars were spent on regarding...
Wait, we're talking about this amount of money on that kind of research? We're serious?
Transgender animal testing?
Yeah, in a lot of these cases, they're involve mice, rats, monkeys who are being surgically mutilated and subjected to hormone therapies to mimic female to male or male to female gender transitions, gender affirming therapy.
I thought we cared more about animals and people. Why are we doing this? How come no FEMA, no PETA people are like upset about this right here?
Hormone therapies, and then looking at the biological, psychological, and physiological effects of the gender transitions, looking at the effects of taking vaccines after you've transitioned these animals from male to female or female to male, looking at the size of their genitals changing after you've put them on estrogen or testosterone therapies to transition them. And in the case that
the way they're saying it right now, doing it sounds like animal cruelty, but we also do this to kids. Poor kids.
The example the chairwoman gave, there was a $1.1 million grant to give female lab rats testosterone to mimic transgender male humans and then overdose them with this party drug to see if animals who were taking female animals taking testosterone were more likely to overdose on the sex party drug than animals who were not taking testosterone.
The craziest part is he said $241 million is the floor, not even the ceiling. But if I send $600 to my grandma via Cash App, the government has to know about it. And the only reason we even know about this is because there's a bunch of far-right conspiracy theorists that overtook the government and now want them to be transparent about how they're spending our money. If you upset about Elon Musk and Doge exposing how the government has been spending our money, you have to be mentally ill. Let me know in the comments.
There is some people in my comment section that are kind of upset about it, and I'm like, why are you upset? Like, are you not mad that they're spending this kind of money on useless, frivolous things that they could have just helped out the American people? I'm just saying.
Comments below if this video was a W or L, and give me the HBO special as a brother out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.
You know what's funny? I saw in the comments section, oh, I'm Asian, I shouldn't talk about this subject. I'm like, why? I'm an immigrant myself. I was not born here. I came here legally from another country. My family originally came here legally as refugees, was here for like 20, 30 years, and sponsored my family to be here, and I lived here for 15 years-ish, and then became a citizen myself. I took all the steps. I mean, did I know myself the steps? No, but my family knew, and they pushed for us to be citizens because they knew citizenship in the best country in the world, that's what you want. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and I'll catch you guys